Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one we got a Michigan football video. We're going to be talking about the spring game. It took place on Saturday at noon. It was the blue team versus the maize team. Blue team beat the maize team 20-12 in the spring game. And we're going to be going over everything in this video, everything you guys need to know about the spring game and takeaways from it, players to look out for, and players that showed up in the game. So we're going to be getting into everything in this video, so if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so the first thing I want to mention, McNamara only played 4 possessions. JJ McCarthy did not play at all. He's dealing with an injury, just healing it up. He should be good to go later in the season and be ready for the regular season. So with that being said, we didn't really see anything of the quarterback battle. The starting job obviously going to come down to JJ McCarthy and Cade McNamara. However, there were other quarterbacks like Alan Bowman, Alex Orji, and also walk-on quarterback Davis Warren, who took the majority of the snaps for the Maize. Just want to talk about them for a quick minute. Davis Warren, I'm pretty sure dealt with stuff, and due to his illness or something happened with them. I'm not too sure. The Big Ten announcers, who actually Jake Butt was an announcer for the game, very cool. He did a very good job. Wouldn't mind seeing him getting a job later. But yeah, so he walked on at Michigan and actually had a pretty good game. He went 12 for 23 on passes for 175 yards, with a big throw as well towards the beginning of the game for the Maize team. Bowman also finished with 9 for 19 for passing and 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, Alan Bowman was on the blue team and Warren was on the Maize team, so those two making a good case for quarterback 3. Then Alex Orji out there showing his versatility, his speed, and his ability to, run the ball as quarterback. Another guy I thought was the running back Dunlap. He had some nice carries as well as a touchdown, kind of looking like a mini Son Haskins out there. He has the body size, very good back, kind of like a power back, not that fast, but still pretty fast, and we could just use him, like we did with Son Haskins maybe throughout the season. So Dunlap, keep an eye on him. He played pretty dang good. Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum really didn't play that much. Blake Corum got a few carries and obviously did good with them, speedy, fast, but really did not play past the first quarter. Same thing with Cade McNamara, obviously. And actually, Cade McNamara was in white because he did 2 possessions with the blue team, 2 possessions with the Maize team. Didn't really do much. They couldn't tackle him because they just didn't want him being tackled. Didn't want to put him at any risk. Now on the defensive side, defensive lineman Chris Jenkins and linebacker Michael Barrett were credited with sacks on the Maize team. Linebacker Jalen Harrell actually forced a strip sack when a big play in the spring game. I also saw Mason Graham had 4 tackles out there, defensive lineman. He's a freshman, so very cool to see him. Also, Will Johnson, Keon Sabb played. Darius Clemens, however, did want to touch up on Will Johnson. He had a nice one-on-one with Cornelius Johnson, Michigan's receiving leader last season, and Will Johnson actually won that battle. Obviously, the 5-star true freshman cornerback. That was very cool to see them going at it. Will Johnson won that battle. But how about Darius Clemens? He had a very good night, or day I should say. He's a true freshman. We knew he would be good. 4-star wide receiver. Got him on early national signing day. But he caught 3 balls for 52 yards, including a beautiful 35-yard touchdown reception that had Ronnie Bell and the whole team on their feet. Cool celebration with the phone and everything. They had some cool celebrations in this one. And obviously we have Mike Saris, so he was playing on defense as well as wide receiver. A.J. Henning had a pretty good game. They actually said that they would like to see him as a Deebo Samuel. We'll see it on that. He can definitely be one. Obviously, being exactly like Deebo Samuel is going to be hard, but they're just comparing him to that. He's a very talented wide receiver, can do a lot of things on the offensive side. And Samuel still, he had a good pass breakup on the very first throw of the game, and he knows what a wide receiver does in the offense and everything, so I think that fits him good playing as cornerback and just switching him up a little bit. He also can play wide receiver though as well. And then speaking of position changes, it might be a new running back, linebacker Kalel Mullings had 4 carries at running back, rushing for 36 yards, including a 21-yard run. So he looked pretty natural at it, pretty good at it. So we'll see on him. Son Haskins actually came. He was a linebacker originally. We converted him to a running back, so that'd be pretty cool if Mullings did the same thing. It was actually the first touchdown of the game. Colston Loveland caught it. I'm pretty sure the tight end, true freshman tight end, and Eric Gall, Michigan had some trickery early, and we tossed it to Eric Gall, and then he tossed it to Colston Loveland for the touchdown. Special teams wise, Jake Moody and Brad Robbins weren't available for this one, so we had Rhett Anderson and Tommy Doman to handle special teams, with Anderson going 4 for 4 on field goal attempts and Doman punting 7 times. Then Jim Harbaugh at the end of the game, acting as commissioner. He also extended the fourth quarter to 15 minutes. Also made a personal foul penalty call, and then he gave the Mays a little bit of a chance towards the end with a 4th and 10 instead of an onside kick. They did get it, however they ran out of time, and the Blue won it 20-12. And I'm pretty sure we touched up on everything. And going back to Dunlap, the redshirt freshman Tavier Dunlap had 18 carries, 73 yards, including a touchdown. He could be good. We'll see. Obviously, Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards would probably still get most of the carries, but he definitely on the horizon. He could be good, a good back. That's really it. I mean, just spring games usually aren't that much. Obviously, teams aren't going to, play most of their plays because they're not going to give their plays away because it's not the regular season or anything. So, they're usually low-scoring games. Defense looked pretty good, though. I mean, losing a lot of key players. Jesse Minter seems to know what he's doing out there. Defense looked pretty good. Offense obviously could have been better, but you didn't have your 2 quarterbacks out there. So, but overall, I thought it was pretty good, and I thought it was pretty fun to watch. Also, players were clearly having fun out there. Colin Kaepernick halftime had a throwing exhibition. We did pretty good out there. So cool to see him and Harbaugh reconnect, and Harbaugh working with them at halftime. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. And sorry if you guys heard like noises or anything. I'm actually on vacation right now, recording this outside, so sorry about that. And I'll still be posting videos. Might be a little bit slower, like a day behind or something, but I'll still be pumping videos out just like this one. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day though, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.